It is possible to re-identify the white wire for an air conditioning unit in certain situations. This typically applies when the air conditioning unit is connected to a subpanel that is fed by a 240-volt circuit and when the white wire is not used as a neutral wire in the subpanel. If the white wire is already being used as a neutral wire in the subpanel, it should not be re-identified. Here's how to re-identify the white wire for an air conditioning unit. Firstly, turn off the power to the air conditioning unit at the breaker panel. This is a crucial safety step to prevent electrical shock. Secondly, open the electrical panel for the air conditioning unit. This will give access to the wiring connections. Thirdly, identify the wire that is connected to the ground terminal on the air conditioning unit. This wire will typically be a bare copper wire or a green and yellow wire. This ground wire is essential for safety and should not be mistaken for the neutral wire you are about to re-identify. Fourthly, connect a black wire and a red wire to the remaining terminals on the air conditioning unit. These wires will serve as the two hot legs of the 240-volt circuit. Fifthly, identify the neutral bar in the electrical panel. This bar will typically be a white or silver bar and is where the neutral wires are connected. Sixthly, connect the white wire from the air conditioning unit to a screw terminal on the neutral bar. In this case, you are using the white wire as a hot wire, so it needs to be re-identified. Seventhly, connect the black and red wires from the air conditioning unit screw terminals on the appropriate circuit breakers. Ensure the circuit breakers are rated for the correct amperage of the air conditioning unit. Eighthly, turn on the power to the air conditioning unit at the breaker panel. This will energize the circuit and allow the air conditioning unit to operate. Before connecting anything, verify the voltage and amperage requirements of the air conditioning unit. This information is usually found on a label on the unit. Using the wrong voltage or amperage can damage the unit or create a fire hazard. If you are not comfortable working with electrical wiring, it is best to hire a qualified electrician to perform the re-identification. Electricity can be dangerous, and it is important to take all necessary precautions. When dealing with electrical wiring, safety is paramount. Always turn off the power at the breaker before working on any circuit. Use insulated tools and wear appropriate safety gear, such as safety glasses and gloves. Double-check all connections to ensure they are secure and properly insulated. If you are unsure about any aspect of the wiring process, consult a qualified electrician. Also, remember that local electrical codes may have specific requirements for wiring air conditioning units. Be sure to check with your local authorities to ensure that your wiring complies with all applicable codes. In addition to the steps outlined above, there are a few other things to keep in mind when re-identifying the white wire for an air conditioning unit. Firstly, always use the correct size wire for the circuit. The wire size should be appropriate for the amperage of the air conditioning unit. Using a wire that is too small can cause the wire to overheat and create a fire hazard. Secondly, make sure that all connections are tight and secure. Loose connections can cause arcing and overheating, which can also create a fire hazard. Thirdly, properly label all wires. This will help prevent confusion in the future. Use a permanent marker or a label maker to clearly label each wire. Fourthly, inspect the wiring regularly. Check for any signs of damage, such as frayed wires or loose connections. If you find any damage, repair it immediately. Remember that working with electricity can be dangerous. If you are not comfortable working with electrical wiring, it is best to hire a qualified electrician. Always take all necessary precautions to ensure your safety. Re-identifying a white wire typically involves marking it with colored tape or a permanent marker to indicate that it is being used as a hot wire. This helps prevent confusion for anyone working on the circuit in the future. Common colors used for re-identification are black or red. When connecting wires, ensure that the connections are made properly using wire connectors or by twisting the wires together securely and then covering them with electrical tape. Loose or poorly made connections can cause resistance, leading to heat buildup and potential fire hazards. After completing the wiring, test the circuit to ensure it is working correctly. Use a multimeter to check the voltage and amperage. If the readings are not within the expected range, there may be a problem with the wiring. Also, remember that air conditioning units often have specific wiring diagrams or instructions provided by the manufacturer. Refer to these diagrams to ensure that you are wiring the unit correctly. If you are unsure about any aspect of the wiring, consult a qualified electrician. When working on any electrical project, always follow the National Electrical Code, or NEC, and local electrical codes. These codes provide detailed guidelines for safe wiring practices. Some examples of NEC tables that you may find helpful include Table 310.15b16 for ampacity of conductors, and Table 250.122 for equipment grounding conductor sizing. The NEC also covers specific requirements for air conditioning equipment in Article 440. Also, keep in mind that air conditioning units often require a dedicated circuit. This means that the circuit should only be used for the air conditioning unit and should not be shared with any other appliances or devices. Sharing a circuit can overload the circuit and create a fire hazard. Ensure that the circuit breaker is sized correctly for the air conditioning unit. The circuit breaker should be sized to protect the wiring from overload. Using a circuit breaker that is too large can allow the wiring to overheat and create a fire hazard. Check the nameplate in the air conditioning unit for the minimum circuit ampacity and maximum overcurrent protection. These values will help you determine the correct size of the circuit breaker and wiring. Always use approved wiring methods. This means using the correct type of cable or conduit for the application. Different types of wiring methods are approved for different applications. Using the wrong type of wiring method can create a fire hazard. Also, consider the location of the air conditioning unit. If the unit is located in a wet or damp location, you will need to use a wiring method that is approved for wet locations. If the unit is located outdoors, you will need to use a wiring method that is approved for outdoor use. Remember that working with electricity can be dangerous. If you are not comfortable working with electrical wiring, it is best to hire a qualified electrician. Always take all necessary precautions to ensure your safety. When re-identifying the white wire, be sure to use a permanent marker or colored tape that is specifically designed for electrical use. Avoid using materials that could fade or deteriorate over time. Also, make sure that the re-identification is visible and easily identifiable. This will help prevent confusion for anyone working on the circuit in the future. When connecting the wires, use the correct type of wire connectors for the application. There are different types of wire connectors available, each designed for a specific purpose. Using the wrong type of wire connector can result in a loose or unreliable connection. After completing the wiring, test the circuit using a multimeter to check for proper voltage and continuity. This will help ensure that the circuit is wired correctly and that there are no shorts or open circuits. Also, remember that air conditioning units often require a disconnect switch located near the unit. This switch allows you to disconnect the power to the unit for servicing or maintenance. Make sure that the disconnect switch is properly sized for the air conditioning unit. When installing the disconnect switch, follow the manufacturer's instructions and all applicable electrical codes. Ensure that the disconnect switch is easily accessible and clearly labeled. Also, consider the grounding requirements for the air conditioning unit. The unit should be properly grounded to protect against electrical shock. Follow the manufacturer's instructions and all applicable electrical codes for grounding the unit. Use a grounding conductor of the correct size and type. Also, remember that air conditioning units often require surge protection. Surge protection can help protect the unit from damage caused by voltage spikes or surges. Consider installing a surge protector at the circuit breaker panel or at the air conditioning unit itself. When selecting a surge protector, choose one that is rated for the voltage and amperage of the air conditioning unit. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for installing the surge protector. Remember that electrical codes and regulations can vary depending on your location. Be sure to check with your local authorities to ensure that your wiring complies with all applicable codes. If you are unsure about any aspect of the wiring process, consult a qualified electrician. Always take all necessary precautions to ensure your safety when working with electricity. Also, keep in mind that air conditioning units often require regular maintenance. This maintenance may include cleaning the coils, checking the refrigerant levels, and inspecting the wiring. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for maintaining the unit. Regular maintenance can help extend the life of the unit and prevent problems. When inspecting the wiring, check for any signs of damage, such as frayed wires, loose connections, or corrosion. If you find any damage, repair it immediately. Also, be sure to check the circuit breaker for any signs of tripping or overheating. If the circuit breaker trips frequently, there may be a problem with the wiring or the air conditioning unit. Consider having a qualified electrician inspect the circuit to determine the cause of the problem. Remember that air conditioning units can consume a significant amount of electricity. To save energy and reduce your electricity bill, consider using a programmable thermostat to control the temperature. A programmable thermostat allows you to set different temperatures for different times of the day. This can help reduce energy consumption when you are not at home or when you are sleeping. Also, consider using energy-efficient air conditioning units. Energy-efficient units use less electricity than older units. When replacing an old air conditioning unit, look for a unit with a high energy efficiency rating. Remember that working with electricity can be dangerous. If you are not comfortable working with electrical wiring, it is best to hire a qualified electrician. Always take all necessary precautions to ensure your safety. These precautions include turning off the power at the breaker panel, wearing appropriate safety gear, and using insulated tools. Also, be sure to follow all applicable electrical codes and regulations. By following these safety precautions, you can help prevent electrical shock and other hazards. In addition to the above information, it is important to consider the specific requirements of the air conditioning unit that you are working with. Different units may have different wiring configurations or requirements. Always refer to the manufacturer's instructions and wiring diagrams for the specific unit that you are working with. If you are unsure about any aspect of the wiring process, consult a qualified electrician. Also, remember that air conditioning units often require a permit from your local building department. Be sure to check with your local authorities to determine whether you need a permit before installing or modifying the wiring for an air conditioning unit. Obtaining a permit can help ensure that the work is done safely and in compliance with all applicable codes. Remember that working with electricity can be dangerous. If you are not comfortable working with electrical wiring, it is best to hire a qualified electrician. Always take all necessary precautions to ensure your safety.